2010. Today, the S&P 500 was down 1.35%. This is very bearish today because we managed to get below this old, scroll out a bit, this old low here, which I've drawn in a trend line, a horizontal line rather. It seems to me we definitely, as we talked about earlier, we had our high, our low, our lower high. We definitely got our lower low, but it seems like we've gotten our lower high and are now proceeding to make another lower low. So where might that low be? So we don't have that much frame of reference, but this is a good level, I think. If we had another one or two, here, let me quickly extend that. Alright, and if we had maybe one or two more significant down days like that, we could achieve that level and maybe pull back up to either this level here at 1040.78 or this trend line perhaps here at 1057.44. Now if we jump into a 15-minute chart here, anything past, here I'll draw a vertical line in there, anything past this line here was today. So in the morning we just kind of chopped around a little bit, you can see, and then, excuse me, I'm sorry, in the morning we just chopped around a little bit, you can see, and then we, in the later part of the day, had a significant sell-off. Now, if we jump out and we go into a monthly chart here, we zoom out, just get rid of that, and that, there we go. If we go into a monthly chart and we jump out there, and see this is the big kiss of death line we talked about a couple of, maybe last week. This line here is another very important trend line, and I think this line, although it's only 3 points connecting it, we're back in the late 1970s, early 1980s. Still could be very valid. Now, some other lines one could look at would be something like this line, perhaps. Definitely, probably still valid, especially after we had this coming close to it. So, you know, we do have our 50% intermediate line still intact, but, excuse me, we do have our 50% intermediate line still intact, but, you know, we still, that's an intermediate target. So these are two targets here that might be valid, maybe down here, tagging this trend line or this lower one. If we were to tag this lower one, it would be around the 500 mark, and this one here would probably be around 789.50. Now, really quickly, I wanted to get a view of the VIX. Excuse me. Back into a monthly chart. VIX, VIX. There. So this is a monthly chart going back to 1997 on the VIX. So you can see, it came up, had a very volatile period here, came down, came back up, and now we seem to be pulling back. This could be a head and shoulders top, long term, coming into resistance here. This month we seem to be breaking resistance, forming a hammer, or maybe a hanging man pattern. So that's all for today. I'm TSDTRADER, and it is Monday, June 7th, 2010. Good luck.